Alright guys, so today we are going to be playing with the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth Infusing Serum Makeup Broad SPF 25. Nordstrom had this on sale for $30. They don't carry this at Sephora, just so you guys know. And this is supposed to be a makeup infused with skincare, so it's supposed to blur lines, help the overall appearance of wrinkles or fine lines, and obviously with consistent use you're supposed to start to see an improvement in your skin. So I want you guys to really just take a look at my skin. I'm dealing with a few breakouts right now. This is all hyperpigmentation here, breakout. I've been working out, so my skin is just kind of rebelling, but overall my skin is smooth. I don't have texture. I always say I have larger pores in this area here, but my pores are pretty small in general. The pores are on my nose. My younger sister has often referred to my pores as baby pores because they're so small, and truthfully, like, I don't have any real concerns other than the pigmentation, current breakouts, but I understand it's my skin purging. And then this is just like a little mole I have, so another breakout. All I'm seeing here is just like new sun damage spots. I picked the shade 3W2 because that is a shade I wear in the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but looking at this bottle, I think it might be a little too light for me right now. I do have some color to my skin. I've been out in the sun a little bit, so I'm just going to use this with a stippling brush. This is a MAC, ¿qué es esto? 170. It's actually not bad. Yeah, actually this works. It is a little light, but not horribly light. And it seems to darken a little. Yeah, you can see that it's a little light around my forehead. You can see now that it is, once it's all applied and blended out on my face, you can see that it is light. We're gonna make it work though. So I'm gonna take one more pump. So far I've used about a pump and a half, and I really just want to concentrate it on my cheeks because, as you guys saw, that's where I have this little hair is driving me nuts. I can't get it to say I've hairsprayed it. This too, I have a lot of, these are like my little sideburns. They don't stay up. I use hairspray, I pin them. They just want to be wherever they want. This does have a little bit of a fragrance. It's not overpowering and intense, and I don't smell it once I apply it on my face, but I can smell it on the brush. It just smells like a light moisturizer, and this kind of foundation I wouldn't use with a sponge. I personally wouldn't use it with a sponge because I want to get the sheer effect, but I also want to be able to build it up on the cheeks, and I feel like this formula, it is a little runnier, so I would need to use a sponge to really get coverage from it. But already, I don't know if you guys can see, I would say this is a solid medium coverage foundation, and it, aside from it being light, I really like the way that it looks. I like how glowy it is. I will tell you guys that it feels like I have on like a heavy moisturizer. I'm gonna have to set it. For sure, I'm gonna have to set it because I can feel it sitting on top of my skin, and I don't think it's going to really settle. Like, even if you look at my lids, you can see that they're starting to crease. So I am going to go in and do the rest of my face makeup, which today we're gonna keep it super simple, but I think it's a great day to try this because it's hot, it's raining, it's super humid outside, and I'm gonna be helping my brother-in-law decorate his house. His girlfriend is turning 30 this month, so I'm helping him decorate early because he wants to surprise her, and he knows that he won't be able to do that before her birthday because she's working from home. I have to say, so far I do like how glowy it looks. I like that it looks like skin. I don't really see any smoothing or blurring going on. Let me finish the rest of my face and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about this product. So I wanted to come on here to show you guys exactly what I did. I took a little bit of my loose setting powder and I dusted it just around the outside of my face, and then my eyelids, I baked them because I tend to crease, and under my eyes I always bake because same thing, I can see creasing at times. And then I just did the sides of my nose. So basically I baked where I would need it because again, this foundation wasn't settling. It wasn't setting. It was sitting on top of my skin, and that's not a foundation that I think I'm going to love. Usually that style of foundation is not one that I tend to prefer. So we are going to see if setting it makes a difference. I'm also going to use a setting spray because I want the luminosity to come back to the skin. I did go in with a powder, I did mattify it, but I really needed to set it because again, it was just sitting on top of the skin. It wasn't really settling or setting, I should say. It was there. So I knew that it wasn't going to stay on long. I knew that it was probably going to transfer and come off. So I wanted to make sure that I gave it a fair shot. I will tell you guys that I love the way it looks without setting it. I love the way it looks. Your skin looks luminous, it looks radiant, it looks youthful. And if you are a drier skin type, if you are a mature skin type, you're going to love this. Like, it really is beautiful, and it really will provide your skin with the hydration that it needs to continue to look glowy and youthful and healthy. I can tell you guys now that setting it, I can still feel like it's just sitting on top of my skin. But when you apply it onto the skin, it does feel very lightweight. It does feel like you're adding a moisturizer versus adding makeup, but I can feel it. And that's not something that I'm used to because I'm used to having my foundation set and I move on, but I can feel the product. It is now 9:56 in the morning and I am going to just throw some bronzer on today. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light and call it a day. I'm not going anywhere special. I'm not doing anything special, so I don't want to really, you know, put on a ton of makeup. But I wanted to let you guys know that we will be seeing how this wears, and hopefully I have great news to report back because I do like the way it looks. So I'll be adding my bronzer and then I'll use my Hourglass setting spray because I've been enjoying that a lot, and I do find that it makes my makeup wear better, especially when it's really humid out. So I'll see you guys later, and if you want to see how this wears, let's go. I'll give you guys a look at the foundation outside. As you guys can see, it is a little darker, but I've managed to make it work. But look at how glowy. It looks like beautiful glowy skin. I hope this wears well. Alright guys, it is now 10 p.m. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I sweat today. So as you guys can see, some of my makeup has come off, and it has been a really hot day, and I was doing a lot of work, so mama definitely sweat. Overall, I would say that this foundation has worn pretty well today. And in some areas it's still going pretty hard, but it's clearly come off. I went to the store twice today and I had to wear a mask for quite some time. So I attribute some of the wearing off to that, and then of course me sweating. So this is my final check-in. I